Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jennifer Clair Astrology. I'm Jennifer Clair, and on this channel, you will hear topics on spirituality and astrology to help you evolve. Today is the 9th video in my series called Discover Your Life Purpose Through Astrology. So, in this video, you will learn what it means to have your North Node in Sagittarius and the 9th house. To begin, I'll give you a quick review of the North Node. Before we go through the description for the house and sign, I want to make sure you understand what the life purpose point is and how to recognize it in your chart. Whenever we talk about the lunar nodes in astrology, we are referring to two mathematical points that are calculated where the moon crosses the ecliptic. The north node represents our dharma, or life purpose, and the south node represents our karma, or where we are moving away from. As you can see here, the symbol for the north node looks like a horseshoe, and the symbol for the south node looks like that same horseshoe turned upside down. Now that you have a visual and definition for the north node life purpose point, we can proceed. On this next slide, we have the wheel of houses, and this shows us what area of life the 9th house represents. Here we see the words higher education, travel, philosophy, and publishing. I like to call this house the house where we learn to think for ourselves, because it's where we learn to trust our own hunches and look within for answers. But in order to do this, we first must embark on a journey, a mental or physical journey that helps us recognize what we want to believe in, what we want to call our truth. Travel is an excellent physical means for enhancing your understanding of the world, and higher education is a mental form of enhancing your understanding of the world. But however you choose to go about it, you are here to gain personal experience so that you can come to your own conclusions about life. If you have a lot of planets in the 9th house, you may be strongly drawn to religion, spirituality, or other philosophies about the nature of reality. Having your North Node here suggests that you would benefit from developing your own personal belief system. And you may find this through religion or any other set of practices, rituals, or guidelines that give you a compass for living in accordance with your chosen morals and values. But what's most important to remember here is that you are not to follow others blindly. You are to be very discerning about what is right and what is wrong for you based on how it makes you feel in your heart. You are learning to trust yourself enough to make your own moral decisions based on what feels right and what feels wrong. So there's a lot of autonomy in this house and a lot of personal responsibility too. There is personal empowerment that comes because you're learning to claim your own truth based on your life experiences. One of the crucial skills that you are cultivating is wise discernment. And one of the best ways to develop this skill is through asking questions. Not just asking questions to other people, but asking questions to yourself. Because this is important. You need to question everything. You need to reconsider everything you've been taught in order to ensure that it really aligns with who you are today and how you want to live. Perhaps one of the greatest challenges to having the North Node in the 9th house is developing the confidence to stand up for your own belief system, whatever that may be. The reason we see publishing here is because the 9th house is about how we spread our beliefs far and wide. Publishing a book allows many people to be influenced by your understandings of the world. And yet publishing a book is not the only way to reach the masses in our digital society today. So in summary, if you have your North Node in the 9th house, you are on a quest to discover who you are and why you are here. Once you have found your meaning for life and established your own morals, values, and principles for living, you have the ability to positively influence others. If you ever feel lost, don't underestimate the power of asking questions and being asked questions to gain clarity and understanding. Now let's move on and talk about having your North Node in Sagittarius. Similar to having the North Node in the 9th house, if you have your North Node in Sagittarius, you are here to seek the meaning of life. Your sole mission is to discover your purpose and your reason for being. Because of this, you have been blessed with an open mind, and a curiosity that takes you deep into uncharted territory. You have an adventurous spirit, and you pine for new experiences. Your goal is not to worry yourself with the details and logical underpinnings of daily life, but to develop trust in your intuition and follow it with abandon. You long for philosophical and spiritual perspectives that make you feel whole and alive as you navigate your place in this grand universe. Because of this, you need cultural experience. You need to immerse yourself in life, becoming more of an extrovert so you can get to know others and absorb new teachings. You may benefit from receiving higher education as long as, it is within a specific study that calls to your heart. Above all, you need to never stop seeking truth. You are hungry for knowledge that cannot be found in schools and textbooks alone. Your greatest learning comes from listening within, listening to that deep well of knowledge we call your intuition. In this lifetime, you are on a path to becoming your own best teacher, your own guru. You are on a mission to find a belief system that sits right with you, even if you make it up yourself. Once achieved, you have the potential to inspire others and become influential in your leadership. You may write a book or become a professor, religious leader, or politician because you have the capacity and the passion to inspire change in others. Before you get there, however, you first have to find your own stable footing and your own philosophy for life. This is where travel and higher education come into play to assist you. Similar to having the North Node in the ninth house, if you have your North Node in Sagittarius, you need life experience more than anything. You need courage to go out there and try new things, meet new people, travel, and develop confidence in yourself to make your own decisions based on your observations and convictions. Then you will establish your own personal meaning for life and feel satisfied with your beliefs. The best advice for the North Node in Sagittarius is to live passionately, never stop seeking truth, trust yourself, travel, and keep your expectations high because optimism is one of your greatest assets. I hope you've enjoyed this video on the North Node in Sagittarius and the North Node in the ninth house. If you have, feel free to leave a thumbs up or subscribe, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon.